Starting off, we are going to go over what information is useful for a driver in the field that is on the contracts directly. Starting off, we have our invoice number in the top right. We have our logo in the center here. Over to the left, we have our rental contract box here with the customer's name and billing address. Under that box, there's the customer's number, secondary numbers, work numbers, or site client numbers also in that box. We have our event dates from when the start to end date is. Our client type, it can be residential, commercial, churches, all the sorts. We have our occasions. The biggest thing with occasions is if it says surprise birthday party, you'd never want to walk up to the door and if the kid answers it, and go ahead, you don't want to say, well, I'm here for a birthday party. You don't want to ruin any surprises. We have our surface type. It'll say grass, turf, concrete, indoor, gym, stuff like that. We have your driver name, which is where you will put your name there. We have a rental period. This is the time that the customer has paid for. We have our delivery date. Under that will be the time window for deliveries. We have our pickup date with the pickup window. Going more to the right, we have our delivery address, our site/client contact name and number. We also have our descriptions of what exact rentals inventory they are renting from us. If you see there, this plug marker going under that is showing how many outlets, how many circuits the inflatable or inventory will need for that specific unit. We have the individual price, how many of those items they ordered, and then the total for that inventory. We have going down, we have our notes from the customers. This can have gate codes or any notes that the customer wants to go ahead and let the driver know. Please check, you need to check this every day on every contract. We have our payment type here. This is what you also need to look at before delivering, making sure you know whether you're picking up money or not. And then we have our pickup inspection where you will sign your name once you pick up the inventory at pickup time. The rest of this video, we are going over the driver route checklist section by section. This first section we are going over is checking rental contracts. The first thing to check for is that I have the right number of contracts for the number of deliveries and pickups on my route and load sheet. Alright, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 contracts. Okay, so 6 deliveries, check. Only 5 pickups though. Alright, I'm going to make a mental note on which unit/customer I'm not picking up from today. Do I have the right number of contracts? Check. Next thing is to check that I have made sure I have an invoice for units that are a pickup only on my route. On my pickups today, I'm dropping off also, so I don't need any pickup only invoices. For reference, a pickup invoice doesn't have anywhere for a customer to sign or initial, and it doesn't have a safety rules page stapled to it. It's just for the driver's reference. I'm going to go ahead and check off the second box now. Now I must check that I have reviewed the customer/driver/item notes to ensure that special requests are made. These are the notes I need to check for. Examples of notes that would be here are gate codes, alternate contacts, any special directions, and for larger events it can list whether the units are on concrete or grass. It can also list if there's a site setup map or a parking permit needed. Check. Now have I compared the delivery address on my rental contracts with addresses on my map? Delivery 1, good. Delivery 2, good. Delivery 4, good. 5, good. 6, good. If there is a discrepancy, contact the manager on duty so we can help you get it figured out. I'm good to check that last box and move on to the next section.